The missing requirements, number 3, the steps to becoming an Eagle Scout. This is the Eagle Project timeline as I have seen it work as a scouter. I've helped, at this point, 7 young men become Eagle Scouts. And in that time, this seems to be the process that is best in the order, as well as the best way to accomplish making sure you don't miss a step and get all of the steps completed in a timely manner. So let's go through those 20 steps of the Eagle Project timeline. Step number 1, agree upon the project idea with the beneficiary. The beneficiary is that person, or really usually an organization, who benefits. In other words, a school, a church, a park, a community center, etc. Remember, it cannot be the Boy Scouts of America or any portion like a Boy Scout camp. Once you have decided with the beneficiary on what the project will be, you will sit down and create the plan with them and get their final approval. Then go on to step 2. Complete the Eagle Scout Project Workbook section number 1. Section number 1 is called the Service Project Proposal. It may even be helpful to complete it with your beneficiary. Try to be as thorough as you can be while filling out this section. Make sure that the beneficiary and you, the Eagle Scout candidate, see eye to eye on the project plan. This will be helpful as you go through the steps. Steps 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all the same, but can still take time and probably require 4 separate meetings. You will need to meet with your beneficiary, your Scoutmaster, your troop committee, and your district or council advancement chair. Each one of these will likely need to sit down with you in a separate meeting. Each of them will probably have questions and suggestions to ensure that you haven't left anything out of the proposal. And finally, you will need for each of them to sign the proposal before you can begin. Step 7. Complete the Eagle Scout Service Project Workbook Section 2. Section 2 is called the Final Plan. This details everything you will do to complete the service project and everything you will need. Be specific and exacting. Take all of the advice that you were given in the previous meetings and incorporate it into your final plan. If you are doing fundraising, you will also need to complete the fundraising application at this time. Step 8. Do all the work on your Eagle project. This may seem like the biggest part of your project, but as you can see, it is only one of the many steps. Now, it may take more than one day to complete your Eagle project or to complete the work on it, but it's really just one step, no matter how many days or even weeks it requires you to finish the project. This is where you will actually raise funds if needed, buy supplies, schedule dates for the work, recruit people, plan with the beneficiary for any deliveries and work days, and finally, actually doing the project. Step 9. Begin your Eagle Scout application. You can begin this step earlier in the process, but make sure that you have all your merit badges done before you start your Eagle Scout application. You also want to begin collecting your letters of recommendation. You will need 5. 1 from your parents or guardians, 1 from a religious leader, 1 from an educator, 1 from your employer if you have one, and 1 from another person of your choice. If you don't have an employer, you can choose another person of your choice. Send these to your advancement chair, or actually have them sent to your advancement chair. They should not be sent to you, and you should not see them. Download your advancement report from your council or from Scoutbook to make sure that all the dates of your merit badges and rank advancements are correct. You can also sit down with your Scoutmaster or your troop's advancement chairman. They should be able to help you Make sure that all of the dates and other information on your Eagle Scout application are correct. Step number 10. Complete the Eagle Scout Service Project Workbook Section 3. Section 3 is called the Service Plan Final Report. So after you have finished your project, you can now do the final report. This will detail everything that you actually did, how much was actually spent, how many hours of service were accomplished. There should be photos of the project, what changes you had to make, and any lessons that you learned. Step 11. Get signatures for your Eagle Scout Service Project Section 3. The beneficiary must sign off before you are done, as well as your Scoutmaster. So this may entail 2 more meetings, one with your beneficiary and one with your Scoutmaster. Step 12. Enter all your project service hours in the Journey to Excellence website. Create an account and enter your service hours in the Journey to Excellence website. Make sure to print out a copy of the certificate at the end. You will need this for your board review. Step 13. Complete all Eagle required and elective merit badges. You must have your 13 required and 21 total merit badges completed before you can submit your Eagle Scout application. Finish any unfinished merit badge requirements and double check the completion with your local council. Step 14. Complete your Eagle Scout application. Make sure you have all the correct information on your Eagle application. Have your Scoutmaster or your Eagle Project Coach or even your Troop Advancement Chair double check your paperwork. Step 15. Check that all the letters have been turned in. Make sure that your Advancement Chair has all your letters of recommendation. And they must match the names that you put on your original Eagle Scout Project Workbook page. Step 16. Complete your letter. Remember, you must write a statement of ambitions and life purposes and turn it into your Advancement Chair. Step 17. Complete your Eagle Scoutmaster conference. Sit down with your Scoutmaster for your conference. Remember, like all other Scoutmaster conferences, this is not a test. It is not pass or fail. It is a tool to help guide you and your troop in your journey, and in their journey to help your Scoutmaster help other future Eagle Scout candidates. Step 18. Get your Eagle Scout application certified. Your council office must certify your application. Your Advancement Chair can help you with this. Step 19. Request an Eagle Border Review. Your District Advancement Chair will hold a border review once all your paperwork is ready. You must have your certified Eagle application, your 5 letters of recommendation, your completed Eagle Service Project Workbook, your Statement of Ambitions and Purpose, and your Scout Handbook. Remember, your Scout Handbook is your official record of everything that you have accomplished in Scouting. So make sure it is up to date with all of the signatures from everything from Scout rank through Eagle. And finally, number 20, file your final application with your council office. Your District Advancement Chair will file the final paperwork, and you should get your Eagle Scout card within about a month of your date. But remember, your date of rank is the date of your Eagle Border Review. Congratulations! Now you're an Eagle Scout. This has been Scouter Rob. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you want more great videos just like this one. Happy Scouting!